Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about WP Engine alternatives. If you're hosting right now with WP Engine and you're looking to switch, maybe you're discontent with their web hosting services, maybe customer service, overcharges, what have you, this video is for you. I'm Wally with LearningNet.com, and today's video, I'm going to show you some of the top alternatives that you can use today to migrate your website away from WP Engine. There are a lot of reviews online about WP Engine, primarily from people that are affiliates of WP Engine. I do want to state off back, guys, that I am not an affiliate of WP Engine. A lot of these WP Engine reviews that are out there, these guys are making like $200 per referral. And so the end result is that you see all positive. All you hear is positive, 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 but you don't really hear the real problems. And so obviously, if you're watching this video, you've been experiencing problems with WP Engine and you don't like it and you're ready for a change. And so I just want you to know that what you're going to hear today is going to be 100% honest and straightforward, and you're going to have some top resources at your disposal that you can use to create your next website. Okay, so with that said, I wanted to get into the plans briefly, just to review the plans itself. If you look on WP Engine's website, you can see obviously that their pricing has changed a lot. You can see that right now. In fact, I did a previous review on WP Engine some time ago that you guys can check out, but these are the current prices that they have on hand. And so if you're new to WP Engine, this is what it costs. It's extremely expensive. They get started with their Managed WordPress hosting. The startup is $35, and the scale, which is a top tier itself, $290. If you want to check out the previous review that I did on WP Engine, you can check out this one here at my blog at learningnet.com. You can just type in right in the search bar here, WP Engine. It'll bring you directly here. That way you can check out the read up that I did, on them. But basically, once you drop down, you'll see what the prices used to be some time ago. They used to have like 3 plans in place: the personal, professional, and business. It used to be $29. And before, you could only host like one site with it, supported 25 visits. But now, as you can see, like on their website, if you drop down, you can see this other graph that I have here. It's $35. So you still can host just one website, but it's $35 versus $29. And you can actually, if you're looking at this blog post right here, I'm not going to go through all of it for you today, but you can see a huge difference with the pricing itself that has changed. The only thing that has not changed is the value. You're not getting more value with the increase of pricing for WP Engine's managed hosting itself. And so if you're watching this video and you're wanting to still use Managed WordPress hosting, then I'm going to share with you at least 5 that you can use today that are not only cheaper than WP Engine, but they're more reliable and even more secure as well. Okay. The very first one that I wanted to talk to you guys, the very first WP Engine alternative that I wanted to look at is Kinta. Now, Kinta has been around for quite some time. They have very strong servers, uptime, really rock solid customer service. They're really, really great at what they do, and they specialize only in premium managed WordPress hosting itself. If you're looking for shared hosting itself, Kinta is not for you. It's an amazing WP Engine alternative, but unfortunately, they do not have shared web hosting if you're looking for that. Hang on tight, and I'm going to show you 2 of them that I actually do recommend that are great WP Engine alternatives that do offer shared hosting. And so hang tight, and we'll get to that very shortly. So with Kinta, I think that Kinta has something for everybody, whether you're a total beginner and you want to use managed hosting, or if you're somebody who's experienced or already has a high volume of traffic coming to your website and you just want to migrate from WP Engine over to Kinsta, there are some other tiers that you can look at. The starter, which is really geared for beginners, is $30 per month. With that, it allows you to host one site, and it supports 20,000 visits per month. You get 5 gigabytes of disk space. And the amazing thing is that Kinsta gives you free SSLs and CDNs with your account. As you scale up, with Kinsta, as your traffic, grows over time, of course, you can just scale up to the next tier that, you prefer. And so the Pro plan is $60 per month. It allows you to host 2 websites itself, handles 40,000 visits per month. And as you can see here, you're getting a little bit more in the way of space, 10 gigabytes. The business 1 and 2, as you progress, you'll see that it increases and jumps all the way up to 100,000 visits per month that this one supports. 5 installs. The amazing thing about Kinsta is that it's a cloud-based web hosting itself, which means it's extremely fast. They have really, really nice customer service. I think that if you are a small business or even a large corporation, tech company, or enterprise, Kinsta is an ideal fit for you. They have everything that you'll need on their platform to get your website up and running and fast. And that's what people want. People want fast loading websites. That's what the search engines want. The faster, the better, and the higher you rank in the search engines. As you can see, there are 18 Google Cloud Platform data centers. So the more data centers, obviously, that you'll have access to, no matter where it is that you live around the world, you can rest assured that you'll have fast page loads, being that you'll be connected to the data center that's closest to you. And so again, Kinsta is a very, very reliable web hosting company that specializes, again, as I mentioned, in managed WordPress hosting. These are some prominent customers that you may or may not know. Obviously, Intuit. Everybody knows that company. There's some others that you may be familiar with, such as TripAdvisor. They also host with Kinsta. So they trust Kinsta, with their hosting, and they're very, very reliable. So Kinsta offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll leave the details below if you guys want to get started with them. The next one that I wanted to draw your attention to that offers both managed WordPress hosting as well as shared, if you guys are looking for that as an alternative to WP Engine, is SiteGround. Now, SiteGround is like my number one shared web hosting to use. I've been with them 13 months to date. We're in February of 2019. It's been 13 strong months with SiteGround, and I absolutely love them. As for WordPress itself, the actual plan that I have that I'm using right now is the Grow Big plan. And this particular brand itself, I selected this one only because it allows me to host unlimited websites. So if you're a blogger or an affiliate marketer, network marketer, maybe you need to create unlimited mini sites or unlimited websites to promote your brand or several products. The Grow Big and Go Geek are ideal for that. But I have the Grow Big plan because it's just what I need. But if you're a beginner, the starter plan will probably be best for you. As with Kinsta, SiteGround gives you free SSL certificates, which are an absolute must for the search engine, so they don't label your website unsecure. They also give you CDNs. There's free site transfers. A lot of great features that you have, even when you load into your back office for cPanel. You have access to free marketing tools, some of which I used and still continue to use with Google. You get like $100 credit towards like Google AdWords. So I've used those to do like, pay-per-click marketing online. And so it's a really good perk that comes, with your hosting itself. That way you can drive traffic quickly, to your website with campaigns online. So SiteGround is an amazing company, very reliable service, great customer service, great uptime. And of the 8 sites, I have total 18 sites that are up online right now. And of those, 8 of those are hosted at SiteGround. On average, I get like 1 second page loads, which is extremely fast. And so that's one of the reasons why I use them over WP Engine. Another amazing web hosting company that's a great alternative to WP Engine is A2 Hosting. Now, A2 Hosting, guys, if you don't know, is known prominently for their turbo fast servers. One particular plan itself is a turbo, the 3rd tier up, is the plan itself that delivers 20 times faster speeds itself. But as for me, the plan that I particularly prefer, the Swift, again, because as I mentioned before, I like to create unlimited websites. And so this one allows for that. But if you're a beginner, somebody who's just getting started with your very first website, and you want to either, you're not going to get started with WP Engine, but you're going to get started with A2 Hosting, I definitely recommend trying out the Lite plan itself. There's a 51% off discount if you use the link that's below, and it'll give it to you for $392. So it allows you to host one website. You get unlimited storage and transfers. Of course, you have cPanel to have complete management of your website. And also A2 Hosting gives free SSLs and SSD. And so it's really, really great to have a service like this with A2 Hosting because, again, they have very reliable servers, great uptime, extremely fast customer service and performance with their websites. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link below for them. This is the shared hosting that they offer. These are the 2 main shared web hosting providers that I recommend, A2 Hosting and SiteGround if you're looking specifically for that. But if you wanted to do like managed hosting as well, A2 Hosting does offer that, and it's very inexpensive to do it as well. Another managed WordPress host that I wanted to introduce to you guys today is WPXHosting. Now, these guys also are amazing. They have data centers both in the US and in the UK, and they're known prominently, again, for their WordPress hosting. So the pricing is very inexpensive. Typically manage hosting itself is more expensive than shared web hosting. But obviously, if you guys recognize the great benefits of using managed WordPress hosting, the money is well worth it. I mean, when you compare speeds, that you'll get with managed hosting over the shared, I mean, it's just unmatched. WPX Hosting offers free site transfers. If you want to get started today using the link below, they'll transfer or migrate your website within 24 hours. Extremely fast. The plans, as I mentioned, are very affordable. The business plan, which is ideal for beginners, starts at $20.83 per month. If you're paying yearly, it allows you to host 5 websites. So versus with the previous WP Engine alternatives that I mentioned before that only allow you to host 1 website, this one here will allow you to host 5 websites. You get 10 gigabytes of storage as well as 100 gigabytes of bandwidth. WPX Hosting gives you also free SSL certificates with your websites, along with CDNs, which promote extremely fast web speeds, which is what you need and what your customers expect from your website. There are daily backups. Something interesting that I wanted to mention to you guys that's noteworthy is that with WPX Hosting, if your website is you get like malware or it's hacked and it's down due to that, WPX Hosting will actually fix the problem for you if you host with them. That's something that I wanted to mention today in this review, is that it's very rare to find a web hosting company that'll do that for you, that'll actually fix the problem for you. Most will probably tell you about it, and then you have to do it yourself. You have to go about hiring maybe like a developer or something like that to fix the problem. But WPX hosting will fix the problem for you. That's their guarantee. They also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, just as with A2 Hosting and SiteGround and Kinta, and they're an extremely amazing WordPress hosting provider that you can try out today. What I'll do is I'll leave a link right below for you guys. That way you can get started with them if you so desire. The next host that I wanted to highlight with you guys is Presidium. Now, Presidium is really geared for like enterprises, large corporations that get an upwards of 1 million visits per month. Yes, they do have some beginner packages as well, for those that don't have such high volumes of traffic. I wanted to show you guys briefly. Presidium gives a 60-day money-back guarantee, but as I mentioned here, their plans itself are geared for those that have high volumes of traffic. If you're wanting to give Presidium a try and you don't have high volumes of traffic, I recommend getting started with their micro plan. As you can see here, it's only $21 per month. With it, you can host one website. You get unlimited bandwidth, and it's really good for sites that have up to 10,000 hits per month. So it's ideal for that. They're extremely fast guys, have amazing customer service, and these guys specialize only with WordPress. This is not a shared web hosting provider. If you're looking specifically for like managed WordPress hosting, Presidium is also another good fit. And lastly, I wanted to go to the very last alternative. We've gone through so far Kinta, SiteGround, A2 Hosting, WPX Hosting. We looked at Presidium, and now the sixth and last one that I wanted to share with you guys, that's really, really fast as well, and it's KnownHost. Now, I did a review on my YouTube channel as well. You can check that out by just going to the YouTube channel and looking up KnownHost review, or you could very well just type in Google KnownHost review, and you'll see my video pop up in Google search engines. There you can find out more detail about not only their shared, but also their VPS, managed hosting. Now, of managed hosting itself that they offer, they have 2 deals that are going on, and I'm going to leave some coupons below for you guys. That way you can take advantage of these deals if you decide that KnownHost is for you. They do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee as well as the previous, but you'll notice that the managed hosting is $28 per month. But with the coupon that I'm going to leave below for you guys, it's going to allow you to get 30% off for life on your web hosting, which is amazing. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But also, if you're looking for like shared, this particular web hosting company, although they specialize again in managed hosting, guys, they also offer shared web hosting plans, whether you're a beginner or somebody who just wants to leave WP Engine and just go with shared. They have 2 plans. They're very simple, straightforward to understand. One's $347, the other is $647. But again, I'm going to drop another coupon below, and it's going to allow you to get 50% off of your shared hosting itself. And so there's some amazing deals and options, alternatives to WP Engine that you guys can take advantage of today. I think that when it comes to web hosting across the board, you need to be actually happy where you're at, because you're spending your money, your hard-earned money on these web packages. So why not be happy with the results? If you're not happy with WP Engine and you're sick and tired of being like overcharged for random stuff, spikes in traffic, just random charges that appear or whatever it is, make a change. Do something today change something about your web hosting. It's the absolute most important thing that matters, for your business itself, your online presence. And so what I'm going to do, guys, is just leave these links below for you, along with the coupons for these this is last host that I mentioned, KnownHost. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments area which of these 6 WP Engine alternatives and competitors you think will be best for you. Tell me what's going to be your next project. What's your next website project that you're getting ready for, and why is it that you're going to select one of these that I've mentioned today. Also, I want you to like this video if you found value in it, and I also want you to subscribe right now to my channel, and also share it with other people online. That way they too can benefit from this information. Okay. All right, guys, I really appreciate your attention on this WP Engine review. I hope you guys much success in your endeavors online with your business.